Isn't it America, Jesse Waters?
It is.
That's
America.
your in cue.
It is America, Stuart Varney, and thank you for having me. So I'm going to LA in 2 weeks, and now I have to wear a mask when I'm around, and I'm upset because no one's going to recognize me, Stuart. It's very upsetting, but it looks like LA County, you know how many people died from COVID the other day? 1. Right. The day before, 0. So really, what's happening, in my opinion, Newsom has this recall coming up. So he's trying to increase the fear so he can mass mail out these ballots.
It's fear-mongering.
A little bit of that, too. And, you know, these Democrat politicians, they got so intoxicated with that power. They felt like kings. So they were able to control your freedom of speech. They were able to control capitalism. And they don't want to let that go away. So the smallest uptick in cases, and this is a minuscule uptick in cases, they will try to slide back to those draconian lockdown measures just for pure political power.
Yeah, times have changed. I don't think they're going to get away with it quite as
No,
easily
they
as
won't.
do.
They won't.
I think there's a revolt coming. Another one, for God's sake. I want you to listen to what CNN's Bob Costas is saying about former President Trump and the Republican Party. Roll that tape, please.
No party or movement led by Donald Trump can ever be about honesty, integrity, or any sort of consistent principle or any rational understanding of patriotism. This was a guy who was willing to subvert the very pillars of democracy if it suited him. Look at the CPAC stuff. It's like a Mardi Gras of lunacy and ignorance, but it's a proud, defiant ignorance.
I thought he was a sports guy.
He was, and I like Costas because he was nice to me in the green room one time, and that goes a long way with me. But he comes off as a true snob, Stuart. And what he doesn't understand is this. The American people feel they've been treated unfairly, from the hoaxes to the blackouts to the stings to the lies to the leaks. Everything that's gone on in the last 4 years. So there's a lot of mistrust. They don't trust the election. They don't trust the media. They don't trust the FBI. So he doesn't understand that because he's not in touch with that. And to say that, oh, just people on the right are kooky, has he seen the left? They want to give California back to Mexico. I mean, not necessarily an outrageous trade, but that's how crazy they are. And so I think he needs a little more, what do we call it here, fair and balanced.
They've never gotten past Trump hatred.
No.
Never. And they never will.
They never will.
Never let it go.
It animates them.
It does.
It gives their life meaning.
That's it. I think you're taking the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry.
Right out of my mouth. Tell me about the book.
So one of the things that's in the book, and it's towards the end, Stuart and I went to the White House for dinner with the President of the United States.
I don't think I've told the audience this.
And we had one of the most amazing experiences, at least speaking personally of my lifetime. He took us up to the Lincoln bedroom. We didn't even have to pay for anything. Like it was the 90s. We get up there. He shows us the Gettysburg Address. And he says, Jesse, you know, some people say my Twitter account is the modern-day equivalent of the Gettysburg Address.
You did.
That's right. And I said, some people meaning you, Mr. President? But it was a great dinner, and stories like that are in there. And not just that, but just traveling the country, seeing liberals in their natural habitat, San Francisco, nude beaches in Martha's Vineyard, the swamp, ambushing bad guys, confronting villains, and talking to liberals and finding out what makes them tick, their insecurities, and how that animates them. And it's a fun read, but it's also an insightful read.
But you know why you're popular, amongst many things?
Is it the hair?
No.
No?
Although we're all jealous of it, believe me. No. Number one, you are an original thinker. And number two, you deliver some really strong political opinion with a smile.
Right.
You're not nasty. And I think audiences don't like nasty.
No.
It's very easy to be really nasty about some of our opponents politically, but you're not. You're never that. You've always got that smile.
Well, because I'm a very lucky person. I get paid, probably overpaid, to sit on my keister and talk about how I feel. And you remember Eric Shawn, our correspondent here, many, many years ago when I used to go out into the streets. He said when you approach people for interviews, whether it's an ambush or you're trying to do some man-on-the-street quiz, come at them with the biggest smile on your face. Act like you're delivering them a sweepstakes check for $100,000. It lowers the temperature, it keeps it fun, keeps it loose, keeps it relaxed, and people will tell you more. And that's what you want. You just want a conversation. We don't have conversations in America anymore. Everybody just says racist, bigot, homophobe. It's because they don't want to debate the issues. It's a cop-out.
Let me bring you into an argument that I've been having with a lot of conservatives, a lot of Republicans. A lot of conservatives, Republicans do not like the amount of money that the administration is just chucking out there. I call it buying votes.
Yeah.
And they don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think you like it either. But it is politically popular.
It is.
It is possible to buy the 2022 elections with taxpayer money that you spread around to everyone and anyone. They could win this election.
They could. History says they won't, but they're trying to buy their way through it. Right now, you have open borders, you have critical race theory, you have a crime wave, and high gas prices. So those four components are going to be very favorable to a Republican red wave, and you put history in the mix. First midterm party always loses seats. So they have to just shower the country with cash, right? Just shower it with cash. That's all they have. They don't have good policies. They don't have a good salesman. All Joe does is have lunch. He has lunch. You look at his schedule. He has lunch, then he has a meeting, then he calls a lid. So they just have to buy it. And listen, Treasury's stock full. They'll print it. You know it. They'll just print it. They'll print their way to victory. Can't let it happen.
Can't let it happen. All right, Jesse, that is the #1 book on the New York Times bestseller list, I think.
They hated to print my name in the #1 spot.
I'll bet they just hated it. We'll be watching you on the 5 today. Will it be another book promo at 5 this afternoon on Fox News?
I don't think I've promoted it enough, Stuart.
Really?
No, I think I could do more.
Is that my free copy?
This is.
It is.
I'm going to write you a nice note. Give me your pen.
There's your pen. Okay.
There you go.
But you did not use my name in that dinner we had with the
No,
president.
because, it's already signed.
Oh, do I have to pay for that? No,
yes,
I don't.
Yes, $29.99.
Jesse, you're all right.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you being on the show.
You're the best. Thank you,
Good luck to you,
Stuart.
fella. Good luck indeed. Thanks.